Hey, this is Mike. Thank you so much for choosing this video. Today I'm in Whiteville, North Carolina, visiting Vann, Underwood, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, and I'm checking out a brand new but customized 2017 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon Recon. So I think they did a fantastic job in the upgrades that they did to this Jeep. So let's go ahead and check it out. Now with the Rubicon, it does have the Dana 44 axles with true lock differentials, front and rear locking differentials. It also has electronic disconnect on the front sway bars and the Rock Track 4-to-1 low range 4-wheel drive system. This Jeep has some serious rubber with 325 60 R18 Toyo Open Country Extreme all-terrain tires wrapped around 18-inch moto metal chrome wheels with some red accents matching the vehicle. It also has four-wheel disc brakes with ventilated disc rotors on all four wheels. The name of this color is Firecracker Red. And man, does it look good. The red with all the black accents and trimmings looks fantastic. So this vehicle, if you were to get the hardtop in the matching color, then the fender flares would be matching color as well. But this one has the Freedom 3-piece hardtop in black, so the fender flares here are in black as well, which adds to the whole black and red theme. So you can see I have the Rubicon decal here on the side, and I don't know if you can see this, but there's some really faint Dana 44 axle, different measurements, 410 axle, track lock, rock track, all these different things. It kind of hard to see but on the camera, but you can actually see them if you look in real life. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. And check out the hood here. Has the center inserts and then the decal there in the center accenting it. And the front end, the matte black grille, the Jeep grille with the red, a little bit of red around the Jeep emblem here in the front. Looks fantastic. LED powered headlights for your low and your high beams, as well as your fog lights. And check out the bumper. Has the red tow hooks popping through, and definitely you can tell that this is not your everyday Jeep. The key is pretty traditional for a Wrangler, and it has the remote start though, so you're able to remote start it. You do have to put the key in and turn it in order to actually drive the vehicle, but it does have the remote start, which is really nice. Taking a look at the side here, it has the Recon badging, really nice. And the side steps are an aftermarket amp research power steps that meet you when you open up the door. So let's go ahead and do that. So as we open the door, you can see this step is up. Open the door, opens up. It has a little bit of a light under there as well. So you can see that at nighttime mostly. But this vehicle originally came with the rock rails that are normally in this position, but the amp research steps replace those. All right, taking a look on the inside of the passenger door, see it's mostly black except for the red netting here on the sides. The floor mats have a little bit of red with the Jeep name, and these are the custom fit made by Jeep that form perfectly and snap in place rubber floor mats with the tread of the tires. Love those mats. Manually adjusted seats, of course, that's the way Wrangler is, but check it out. You have the stitching, the contrast stitching in red in a French pattern, French design there, leather seats, and the Rubicon name right there embroidered in the back of the seat. A little bit of a gloss accent here on the handle, and a lockable glove compartment that's pretty traditional as far as size and everything. Check it out, red seat belts. really adding to that black and red theme. Even the rear passengers have some red accents in the seats, and just fantastic. You have the cup holders and all that back here. So the hardtop has the privacy glass, the deep tinted glass from the factory, and check out that spare tire. Just gives you an idea of how wide these tires are. It really gets your attention. It's really hard. I saw pictures of this Jeep before I actually saw it in person, but it was just like, when you see it in person, you're like, dang, that just stands out. These huge tires and the stance of it looks fantastic. So hopefully this video will give you an idea of just how impressive this Jeep is in person. So we'll see. Okay, so looking in the back here, it has the reinforced tire carrier, spare tire carrier, because it has a pretty significant spare tire hanging off the back. And the third brake light has been relocated right in this position here, instead of just above the tire, because the tire is too big for that. Has the red tow hooks here in the back. You have a little bit of protection around the tail lights. It also has a Class 2 trailer hitch with the outlet next to it. Let's go ahead and open up here. Now the good thing with the hardtops over the soft top is it's really easy to access this portion. The soft top, you'd have to unzip it and get it out of the way. This, you just swing it up and it's out of the way. You can access your cargo area here. So if you have passengers in the back seat, this is how much cargo space you'll have. And this is a bag to, this bag inside of the bag is the holder for your Freedom hardtop, the front portions. So the front portions can separate from the rear, and you put them in here and strap it to the back of the seat to get out of your way. And this is like an off-road kit with some tow straps and stuff like that. So this seat, if we need some more cargo space, we can kind of fold it down like so, lift it up. Now we have this much bigger cargo space. So let me kind of scoot these back. And we have this mat right here, which is carpet on one side and rubber on the other. Move that out of the way. This is another lockable portion. So if you have the top off, you have a lockable glove compartment. You have this portion here and one other place I'll show you in just a minute. But in here is another lockable storage compartment that you can put your stuff. It also has places for the roof and door hinges and screws and everything to put in here, so that way you don't lose them. You keep them organized and you know where they go. And then this lifts up and you have your tools for your spare tire. The way it locks is the actual tailgate locks it. So the tailgate goes over this and keeps, you know, people from accessing that easy anyway. Just taking a look at this heavy duty spare tire carrier, you can see it's adjustable down here. Has some bolts to where you can adjust the distance away from the tailgate, and just overall a heavy duty design here. Let's take a look at the cockpit area, and really love the contrast stitching here. And right in here is the four-wheel drive controls with the sway bar disconnect and the axle lock in red, accenting the whole look of the vehicle. And there's the third lockable compartment, the center console here. It's lockable, so that way you can add things in there that will, with your top off, you can put some stuff in there and have some level of security. There is a 12-volt power supply and a USB charger in there, and you can run wires in and out here and here. So sitting here in the driver's seat has a leather wrapped steering wheel, cruise control, and your voice recognition, and different controls here for your Bluetooth and stuff, and the menu system for little screen right here. And there's your gauges. Has a tilt steering column, Your headlight controls are here, and it also has an automatic, and your fog lights are controlled by pulling it out. Little storage compartment right here, but it has a Rubicon badging. It gives you some information as far as the different ads that the Rubicon gives you as off-road capable ads. Has the 430N Uconnect system here. Let's see, go ahead and just turn it on. I'm not going to go through everything, but just going to give you an idea of what it looks like. It does have the navigation and all that here, and the optical drive is there in the back behind the screen. The power window controls are here in the center, not in the doors. The climate control is right down here. It's automatic, has an automatic mode, or you can manually adjust it with your fan seat speed, your temperature, and where you want the air to blow, with the front and rear defrosters and all that as well. You also have heated seats here in the front. There's the controls as a two-stage, low and high. You can adjust your mirrors here. You can disable traction control with this button. Then you have a downhill descent for the off-road use only. Four-way flashes are here. You also have a AC adapter. You can turn that on. The actual adapter is just under here in the console, so we can lift this up, and you can see it right there. And while we're here, we'll just go ahead and look at the cup holders. There's the handbrake, the shifter for your automatic transmission. There's the four-wheel drive shifter, little net pocket, and all that. It does have an auto dim rear view mirror, and the visors have mirrors in them. And this is the hard top, so it splits here in the center, and then you have two portions that you can take off separate from the rear portion. Thank you for watching, and thank you to Vann Underwood, Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram here in Whiteville, North Carolina, for allowing me to show off an awesome vehicle. And check some links in the description. I'll add some more information down there. So thank you again for watching. I'll put the entire window sticker, list all the actual things that it came from the factory in the description, so that way you can read it out, see all the options and all that stuff. But very interesting Jeep. I really like it, and I don't have a lot of time with it, so unfortunately it has to go. So thank you for watching, and thank you again to Vann Underwood. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.